Good morning, Saverers. It's about 5:45. Forgot to put my alarm on. Dog woke me up, which Tino's usually up around 4 or 4:30, waking me up. So I slept in a little bit. Actually, the sun kind of woke me up, and him barking in the backyard. But quote for the day, or thought for the day: what a caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. I think so many times when we're going through a rough patch, dog's always barking every morning, a rough patch that we may think is the caterpillar ending of a life, or it's probably the biggest struggle that I found, at least. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not smart enough, I don't have the skills, whatever it is. Usually we're pretty negative on ourselves, but I think if we keep pushing through and asking for help and just taking it a bite at a time, that's when we come out. That's when the metamorphosis happens. It's that last 10% of effort before you give up, or after you give up, that really changes people and changes your ability to do things and think about something that's beyond your capability right now, because at one point everything was beyond your capability at that current time. So think about that a lot.
It is time for the yard update. Yard date? The update. Man, the sun is out, the heat is here. We get a little rain, we get a little heat, and the yard is about ready to blow up in color. So I'm excited to just kind of walk you through what's going on. You notice all that color is gone behind me, so we need to deadhead that whole thing coming up here probably next week. But I'm kind of actually enjoying that. I actually enjoy weeding the yard too, which is kind of a little flip in my head here, but it's kind of one of those things. I do it often enough. It's not a big job, so it's just something I do every day or every other day, and you just pick a few at a time, and it makes the load lighter, and it doesn't become into a weekend fiasco of, oh, we've got to spend the whole day weeding the yard. So just some cool things. I really can't fathom the lavender's still going so strong here. And still have some little, I think these are little rhodies, or I'm not sure what they are, but they're still blooming. Kind of crazy. Red hot pokers. I think I'm going to rename them the red orange, or the orange hot pokers. These are, I think they were always red. I don't know why they're orange this year. And these are starting to bloom. All these little headed blooms there. Little flowers. Gonna be beautiful. Let's see, where is Frank? Frank the flamingo. That guy moves around this yard all the time. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is. Down here. He's just on the roam right now. Our new cigar plants. I'm guessing why they're called cigars. They've got these little, I'm guessing the hummingbirds just love these things. My zucchini, I don't know. There's something eating the leaves. I'm not sure what's happening there. Hello, Frank. I found you. Oh, I think his leg may be broken. The peonies have these big heads on them. I think that's what they are. And this one I know, the red fame. Look at these little delicate flowers. Pretty cool. See if I can get them in focus. There they are. Like I said, the last of the rhodies is gone. The bees need to move on to something else, and then the hydrangea. These things are just gorgeous. These big poof balls of leaves you can dry, and they're really cool. Here's our, I think it's going to be a tabletop. This is something we made with some friends that have some amazing skills. They helped us make one. And live edged it. Really super cool. About 110 pounds though. Our neighbor's rose bushes are on fire. Look at this. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 flowers per head. Beautiful. Blueberries are still going crazy. This thing has got such big blueberries on it, but like as many blueberries as leaves. This one's starting to build out a little bit. And our jasmine, we are going to have to trim that back before the probably middle of summer. I don't want that to take over. The staircase is starting to come in. I'm trying to get this to fill in a little bit, but Let's see how that's working. There's a little breeze that you can hear. More jasmine. Ended up trimming off the top of this grape leaves here, but look at these. Those are going to be clusters of grapes. Cannot wait. Tanya's lilies are putting on. Let's see. No, these aren't lilies. Are these lilies? Well, they're putting on lots of buds coming up. Let's see if we can get the fish to come up. Tanya showed me, or Wanda showed me the secret technique. You got to tap low on it with their food container. Boy, they just popped up for her. Nothing, not a question. Come on, boys. Gotta figure them out. Anybody has fish calling techniques, let me know. These are also, maybe a different lily, Asiatic lily. These are just gorgeous. Everything just blooms up. Our trees. These are new trees, and these are supposed to be just covered in blooms. They're actually coming on. This is the second or third year. After we lost our eucalyptus, we put these in because they're airy. They kind of bloom late, though, for their more southern plant, I think. And this set of trees is going to have, not set of trees, but trees going to have some really gorgeous, look at these sides of those petals. Not sure why there's a set of steps in the middle of the fireplace or fire pit. I guess we're burning that. Oh, that was the steps that Tanya made when we had Joey. Joey was one of the fosters we had that could not eat with his head on the floor. He actually had to be standing up or being held up and fed. So she built these stairs so he wouldn't throw up his food. So this is coming in. And back to the tomato competition. So that one's the heirloom. This one's mine. So the Ace Hardware is mine. And that one's Wanda's. And I think they're kind of evenly off the ground. Let's see who's... I think she may be winning here. Doesn't look like she's watering my plants, so I need to keep an eye on her. She's a sneaky one. And basil. Bugs are kind of getting this. This one's pretty much gone. And spearmint. This works really well in mojitos. And we have the Thai basils back there. Sweet Thai and Siam Queen. And then our sriracha and Thai little bird peppers coming up. And now we're heading over to the persimmons. This is really fun. It's just so new to us. It's neat to watch. So the persimmon tree, these are getting bigger. And I'm guessing these little things end up being the base of the fruit because they typically have this kind of set of leaves on the bottom of the piece of fruit. So if you have any persimmon recipes that you know are solid, let us know. We're interested.